You awaken in a decayed post-apocalyptic world, billions of years after the universe's demise. This realm, cursed by the force known as Necrophosis, is consumed by relentless decay, where even death itself may not endure. As you navigate through eerie landscapes filled with grotesque and unsettling creatures, you uncover the tragic backstories of this dying world. The curse touches everything, twisting both the environment and its inhabitants into symbols of rot and despair. With each step forward, you delve deeper into a haunting narrative where survival means confronting the very essence of decay. Do you have what it takes to survive where even death isn't the end? It's handcrafted by one man, its creator, Ares Dragonis. Every model, every texture, the entire environment, and the story was hand-lovingly crafted by Ares. He got help from Spanish developer Adonis Rechnu, who transformed his vision into a playable riddle, building with simplified mechanics that explain, don't reveal. This isn't just another horror game clone. This is existential dread, not jump scares. This is death and decay as poetry in motion. This is environmental storytelling on steroids. Every mechanic, every visual, everything is part of the mystery. The world is beautifully dying around us as we explore it and play the game. Characters will rot before our very eyes. What remains when even death erodes? What are we, if not fading echoes in a universe already gone? With the surrealism of Zdzisław Bezinski, the biomass unease of H.R. Geiger, and the cosmic melancholy of Lovecraft's Silence Between the Stars. Welcome back to Necrophosis. This game is a visual, poetic masterpiece. That was a recap of Necrophosis' lore, and today we get the finale. The cosmos come together. The question is, will the death and rot and decay win, or what lies beyond?
Rise, wanderer. The time will come when you must face the final sacrifice. Your very self. But heed this warning, for that is when the true torment begins. Your consciousness will fracture, scattering across the newborn universe, bound to every soul yet to be. Their suffering, their joys, their tragedies, you will experience them all. Pay heed, wanderer, for none can say what lies beyond should you refuse. To break the cycle may be your only salvation, or your final undoing. Only by upholding it can you keep death itself at bay.
So we just made it out of the depths. We just talked to the Pale Rider, and it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 places to potentially go to. There's more flowers blooming here, which is interesting because this whole game is about Necrophosis, right? Death and decay and the everlasting rot, the end of all things. I'm gonna continue to take my time here. Oh, is he's setting up there? That's okay. All right. I still have this mask and I didn't get to use it, and I'm not sure where it goes. I probably missed where it went. It's interesting that we still have it. Beyond this sand, bone is carved and thoughts are flayed. Ooh. All right, I guess I'm just gonna do these in order of left to right. That middle one is super interesting looking to me though. So, God, dude, the visuals. I just love looking around this game so much. There was so much poetry too in the items that we found around and the lore scrolls and everything. I loved it. The game starts off with Ozymandias, right? Percy Shelley's famous poem about Ramses II. And is this my dead body? Another scar upon this world. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that must be my dead body. So, right, Ozymandias, just to remind everybody, that poem is really important to this, and it's about political power and its eventual decay, right? Especially back in olden times, and I would say even today, right? Like, everything is fleeting, everything has its end. It doesn't matter how much power you amass in this life. At some point, you will die, and it will not matter, right? That's essentially what that poem is saying. Roughly. There's some other translations and stuff, but that's the most accepted one. This looks absolutely sinister, dude. And I'm gonna walk into it. There's some people walking over there. I kind of want to go now before I go in. I want to see this. What is this, though? Am I supposed to pick this up? Ooh. The Titan's Claw holds the wisdom of the world beyond. Genosis through devotion. Devotion is the guiding force of creation. It shapes one's life and brings meaning and purpose to existence. This is most felt throughout the world beyond, a cryptic domain where the choir of the forefathers refuses to fade. As strugglers continue their pilgrimage in undeath, the purest souls who have yet to lose themselves to necrophosis find their way to this realm, where the weight of torment is shared among brethren through burning times. This realm will bestow creation with the spirit necessary to forge a resilient and passionate existence. All right. Oh, is there another body here to pick up? No. So many corpses everywhere, dude. Okay, before we actually go into that spot, though, I do want to check around out here. I don't know that I need to keep carrying this mask. I'll carry nothing for now. There were a bunch of entities walking around back here. Oh, we got a lore scroll. All right, the ancient script carved in rotten flesh reveals the following. The desire of titans. Amid necrophosis, in damage and despair, an ancient breed of organisms began their transmutation. Within the depths of their overwhelming physiology, a framework was formed, with designs strong and expansive enough to aid the cycle of creation and nurture its relentless drive to shape life. Each cognition, a temple that mirrors the will of creation. Though still decaying and subject to the curse, the designs within remain beyond the reach of chaos. So they almost look like me a little bit, except they have way longer limbs and they move way different and they keep looking up towards the stars. Who are you?
Valley ahead is a path reserved for gods and their chosen. Only a vessel of worth may cross its threshold. Prove your divinity to me. Retrieve the artifacts sealed within the forgotten worlds, and I shall grant you passage.
Okay, so I'm supposed to give you the artifacts. Blessing of creation required. Gotcha. And then you're gonna move whatever this giant entity is right there, this half man. Okay, so also too, in the game's lore, right, we're told that essentially all realities, all worlds, everything has succumbed to necrophosis, right? Everything has succumbed to the rot and the death and the decay. There is nothing left untouched by it, which is really interesting because it speaks to multiple realities, right? A multiverse. All right, let's go in this blue eye place that looks so badass. I love that the rider guy is still standing up there too. Into the darkness we plunge. Oh, I'm hearing some stuff, dude. Whoa, man. What is this realm? This looks so dope. Just when I think this game can't blow me away or surprise me or look any freaking cooler, and then I step into this and I see that giant guy back there. My God, dude, there's a bunch of different stuff around here, though. Oh, we have so much to do. All right, here we go. I think we have a lot of stuff to explore in here. Hello, sir. Good day. What do you have? The face in the stone stirs, its voice a tremor in the lifeless air. It speaks in obscure dialect. It echoes thick with time. Among the indecipherable sounds, faint meanings emerge. Endless, fractured, silence, hunger, devour, remade. Okay, what do you want from me? The grave maw shapes existence through destruction. All right, it wants me to feed it something. needs something. It needs flesh. All right, wisdom requires payment, so I gotta find 2 coins and put there. I can't go back there. All right. We just gotta understand our boundaries here and where we can get stuff. Ah, dude. What was that light tracing back there? What is that? What is that a corpse of? It's a red light up there. Is that supposedly where we came from? But we came from over there. Hello. Empty void of unlife. Okay, I'm definitely supposed to give that something as well. Wow. Death and decay reign beyond, all is unmade. This game is just a visual feast, and the music and atmosphere is amazing. What are these? I gotta give them brains? Okay, you guys want brains? I'm used to that. We've had to give a lot of brains. You have hands in the ground. You're gonna get up. You're an entity, aren't you? You crazy son of a bitch. You need a brain too. Oh, I give it my brain? What? I did not anticipate. Oh, I can't move yet because I haven't put the other 2 brains. Burdened by entombed bodies, the structure remains unmoving. Who are you? Dude. The Red Prophet lifts his arms in a sacred rite, presenting his chosen subject with pride. That's his chosen subject? Is that who I take to that guy over there? Oh my god, he has no brain. How is he alive? He's in eternal agony with no brain, dude. That's fucked. Do I take you over here? There's more stuff to investigate. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna go feed you to this thing, I think. He looks like he's been flayed alive. That's horrible, dude. Yep. Crunch, crunch, motherfucker. Oh, no! Stillborn, the creation lacks essence. It didn't have a brain. Do you want anything else? I have to feed you more, so that's not what I was supposed to feed you? I'm confused. Which is the general state of being for me. There's blood dripping from this altar. Dude. Am I supposed to feed the rest of them? Do any of you guys have brains for me to give to somebody? It doesn't look like it. There's all this stuff in the air around you. What the fuck? Can't really get directly behind him to look. Okay. Let's run over here and see what happens. What are you? Oh no. I'm sorry, sir! The giant speaks in an unknown tongue, yet the words echo with strange familiarity. Fragments resemble agony, despair, cycle, prison, death, rebirth. Are you gonna give me something? All right, you gave me pieces of... Oh, a coin. Thank you so much for that. It's some kind of skull that's alive. It has some sort of creature in it. Appreciate it, sir. Consumed by vast decay. Damn. All right, well, we know where the coin goes. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here while I'm thinking about it. We don't know where this guy goes. Potentially gets fed to the big guy. We could try that as well while we're over here. Coin given away. All right. Do you want this? Hello, buddy. Yeah, you want to eat that? You'll just eat anything, huh? Oh, do I get a brain? Oh, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. You're the best, buddy. There's a beam of light coming out of that guy's chest. I wonder what that means. Is that one of the realms that I'm gonna visit? It looks so fucking cool. All right. 1. Yep, you go ahead and get up and wiggle around. Look at you. You have no eyes. How are you looking at me? How do you know I'm here? All right, there's got to be something else to do to get another one. We also have this altar over here and this weird thing. No brain. Lonely one denies even the self. Okay. What are you? Guided by decay and lost and forgotten. What happens if I put... Okay, this brain is weird. I'm gonna put that in there. It doesn't look like it goes over to the pyramid. My body is stuck. Thoughts suffocate, struggling within. It did not want that brain. Okay. I'm gonna pick you up. Oh, now it's wasted? Damaged and rotted. A mind left to waste. Ah, damn. Well, my bad. My bad, homie. Who are you? A lingering silence stretches before unintelligible sounds fill the air, broken by words that barely form. Hand me final body and you. I withstand visions, outer gods. If I place a body here, you'll give me visions of outer gods. The final form must be brought forth. I want to bring the final form forth. What is this? I need a brain, dude. The void's oppressive pull is palpable. An endless maw few dare to enter. Yet for now, the passage lies sealed, its horrors temporarily restrained. I put my own brain in. Holy shit. And then I use my now brainless body to mess with its brain. Opening its hands. Oh, dude, okay, I'm getting whatever's in its hands. All right. This is so slow and deliberate. My God, dude. Really making you feel this choice here, huh? All right, last fingy. Last fingy, and then we should have the hand fully open, right? All right, take the flower. I'm gonna assume that you want the flower. All right, do I have 2 brains now? I have 2 brains. I could go put them in the pyramid. I don't have all the coins, though. Brain 2. Hey, all right, we got both the braids. Am I supposed to feed you to that door? I'm probably supposed to feed you to that door. Let's move the pyramid out of the way first. Here we go. Oh my God, big boy's getting up. And we're moving. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Huh. Yeah, we got this, dude. We're going to the statue over here. What a journey. What's happening now? Our hands are digging back into the soil. Some cosmic ritual. Oh, I'm getting something. Is there now an item over here for me to obtain? Wow, what the frick happened, dude? What is this? I gotta look at my inventory and see what this is. Artificial essence, feeble specter of vitality, a dull creation, and a mockery of death. This is what that door wants to eat, but I also have this body to feed it, or to do something with. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this body. I feel like I'm supposed to feed it to the door. There's not anything else to do. I need another coin. All right, I'm gonna feed you this. You better give me something for that. Stillborn, the creation lacks essence. You're not giving me anything? You're an asshole. I need another coin, dude. What happened to my mask? My mask is gone. Where'd my mask go? What the fuck? All right, well, I guess I'm just supposed to feed you this. I wanted another coin. That's what you wanted. Yes. Now I have a corpse with an essence in it. This goes on the altar. Misshapen form of finality, the foundation of ruin, vile end. Look at this thing, dude. All right, you go over here. I know where you go. You go right here. You better give me a coin. You have something in your hand. Oh, dude. I'm gonna get a vision of the outer gods, right? And then hopefully a coin. What's happening? I blessing madness. You're giving me an eyeball. Okay. I can now go back into the void. I'm not ready yet, though. I still need a coin. I still need a... Oh, wait. Do you have another flower? Yeah, there's like one screaming under you. What the fuck? All right, what does this eye say? Allows one to behold what transcends the shape of chaos. Blessed sight. All you gave me was the eyeball, huh? I'm supposed to go back into the void? Let's stare into the void for a second. Here we go. Gonna step into the void. Go back. We gotta give this eyeball to that entity that's blocking our way. Waking back up in the blessings of creation area. As consciousness, it seems we could just transfer our body as many times as we want to. Or I guess I should say what's left of consciousness, right? Because we're not fully ourselves yet, it seems like, according to the narrative in the game. All right, dude, I got your eye for you, man. You better appreciate this, dude. I went through hell to get this thing. You should have seen all the shit in there, bro. Yeah, plop it right in there. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff right there, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you don't have anything to say. Well, all right. Now we get to go to the middle one, to the universe that I've been waiting to go to, dude. The black pyramid with the tentacles coming out. It looks so awesome. I can't wait. There's a little lore thing right out here. All right, what do we have? It says the Titan's claw preserves the lore of the world beyond. Genosis through void. Void is the plane that embraces finality, and the emptiness it offers draws the line between life and death. When Necrophosis touched this abyss, a dance of shadows began, culminating in agonizing flaying, and the misery felt throughout took on a cosmic form of pure devastation. This force of destruction will grant the benediction needed to nullify this curse and reward creation with its end. So we have to end Necrophosis. We have to end this eternal rot and decay to begin the universe and life anew. Yep, we got to get rid of it all. It's finally time to step into this other void. I'm so ready. Wonder where we're gonna wake up, dude. I cannot wait to see. All right, it looks the same as the pyramid outside so far. Oh, ho, ho! We have another black hole place, but this one is giant, way bigger than the miniature one that we saw before. That's so exciting. It looks so good. I love how Ares has crafted the black holes in this. A voice without sound reverberates through the void. It is not heard but felt. The whisper of gravity itself, cold and inescapable. Time, existence, consciousness, all ends in me. God damn, dude. That's what I'm talking about right there. Wow. It makes sense that this place is black and blue and has not much color or other light because black holes suck in all matter and light. So the only white really is being pulled around the black hole currently and reflecting off of it just a little, but not a lot is getting out. That's why this place looks like this. What a screenshot right there too, dude. Oh my goodness. Just absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Got a couple bodies over here. Looks like I can pick up. I just gotta keep looking at the black hole, dude. I can't get over it. What do we have here? All right, pick up this little guy. Crude being, the distorted embrace of shadows gave birth to this disgusting form. Ugh. We got a second body. Looks very similar. Does it have the same description? It groans as if in pain, yet it possesses no feelings. Damn, okay. All right. I don't know what to do with you guys. I'm just carrying around two bodies with me now. Man, what is all this? Wow, just look at that, bro. That is some next level shit right there. What a freaking screenshot. Like, I could stand here and stare at this all day as we get sucked into the black hole. There's not even words to describe how happy that visual right there makes me or how awesome it looks, I feel like. It's just so cool. Those are like fingers over on the left-hand side there, almost reaching into it. That's so weird. What are these? Some sort of pod, it looks like, maybe. What's going on here? We got some guy grasping a staff, it looks like, or something. Yo, wizard, Harry. We got more pods. I don't see what else I can interact with yet, though, if I'm being honest. You gotta give me something, right? What, do you want to give me something? I feel like I'm supposed to get something from you. Maybe that wand? Oh, wait. The organ must behold the hunger it harbors. What does it want? Like one of those coins? Or maybe it looks circular. Is it an eyeball? Do you want eyeballs? Okay, so each pod needs something circular. A coin. Do you want a corpse? No? Okay, fine. Be that way. We gotta find something. What is this guy? Oh, I can put my brain in here. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What are we doing? What is this big thing? Ugh, dude, the squelching. Ugh. And then plop. Everything opens. What do we get? It doesn't look like... Oh, we get 2 more corpses? Why do I need more corpses? What is this? I'm collecting bodies, dude. I don't know why. An aberration of existence to be annihilated. Whoa. What metal words, man. Creature of the great vacuum, hated and scorned. Okay. Scorn reference? No. All right. What else do we have here? What else am I supposed to get? So I have 4 bodies and I have no idea where to put them because those pods only want eyeballs. Or coins. Something circular. I'm going to assume it's eyeballs because there's been a lot of eyeballs given and taken so far in my playthrough. And that's the way the slot looks. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can put my brain? Oh, he has eyeballs. I see them. All right, we're going to steal this guy's eyeballs because I need them. Okay, how do I get... Oh, God. Okay. Yep. There we go. 2 eyeballs. So there must be 2 on the other side, right? Yeah. Let loose your grips and give me the eyes. I need them. I need them. Oh, dude, the noises. Ugh. The sound design. The sound effects. Oh, God. All right, give me all the eyes. Ooh. The eye witnessed the downfall of existence and the birth of the raw spawn. Hollow gaze. Okay. How about this one? They're gonna have the same description, right? Nope. The eye witnessed transcendental mutilation. The ultimate form of reprisal. Okay. This eye witnessed primordial chaos. The architect of decay. This eye witnessed shadows take shape. The birth of the black cradle. The black hole? All right, subjugation to the all-consuming. All right, I'm putting all the eyes in, I guess. What does this do? Oh, this is where the bodies go, dude. Okay, I'll put all the eyes in, and then I'll put all the bodies in. I feel like that's the best route to go. Yes. Ye shall receive your pound of flesh. I will give it to you, I swear. I don't know why I sound like that. Dude, the squelching as the eyeball plops in. Ugh. I'm so glad I haven't eaten yet today. Ugh. I don't think my lunch would stay with me. All right, first crude being corpse is a go. There you go, buddy. Look at your new home. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not sure that he survived that. That sounded like it died in there. Ugh. What did that do? Denied the end, my nothing. Okay, so he was denied a death, right? Or a proper death. He's bound in necrophosis. Perpetual torment, the false devoured. I'm killing all of these crude beings. I feel like, I guess though, with necrophosis and the plague, right? The rot and decay, are they really alive? Endless one, creator before me. Last body. Dude, that sound is just... All right, I'm getting the wand, right? Use my grace, end it all. That's a badass looking staff, dude. Looks like a Cthulhu staff. Got that pyramid on it. What is this thing called? We have to know the name. The Void calls. Blessed Void allows one to fathom divinity and execution. Divinity and execution. Okay. Is that everything here? The big face lady statue thing is gonna talk? Just the guy in front of her? Okay. I just want to do one more pass, check this area, make sure we're not missing any ancient coins or anything like that. Because I still need that one coin for that other area. I probably have missed it already though, and am not gonna get it. I'd love to do a second playthrough of this game because it has different filters that make the game look different in settings. As well as I'm sure there's a few pieces of lore here and there that I missed. Plus, it's such a visual masterpiece. There's so much to look at and take in, and it's so poetic in its narrative and its dialogue and everything that it demands multiple readings. Talking about it like it's a book. It demands multiple playthroughs, I feel like, so you can fully ingest everything and get it 100%, you know what I mean? So I definitely think we'll be revisiting this at some point after my initial playthrough here. Waking back up in the Blessing of Creation's hub area. Gotcha. All right, we're gonna go give the staff to the entity over here who blocks the way, and then we have that last red area over to the right to go to. I can't wait to find out what's in there. Dude, I can't stop looking at everything. Here you go, buddy. It looked like you need a staff since you don't have any legs. You need something to pimp walk with. I think the last thing he needs is a brain if we look up there. All right, off to the last area. Look at these skeletons, man. Nothing but death, decay, and rot. All right, there's a lore thing here. Let's see. What's it say? Within the Titan's claw lies the knowledge of the world beyond. Genosis through pain. In the hands of creation, pain and pleasure are bound. For without one, the other cannot be justified. Existence without pain leads to the numbness of life itself. Without the weight of suffering, one becomes indifferent to the beauty life offers, unable to appreciate the depth of experience that only hardship can reveal. The creature beyond is one who can carve the boon of pain upon creation. Oh, so I actually kind of like this, or I understand this in the sense that, right, to have the pleasure, to have the joy, the happiness in life, right, to understand the value of life, you have to have the antithesis, right? You have to have pain, you have to have death, you have to have those so that you know what the reverse is, that the reverse is good, right? Good and evil cannot exist without one another, I think is another thing that people sometimes say. I don't know, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. I wish that consciousness and as humans, we had the capacity to understand something without having a foil to it, but I think there's a deep truth hidden within that. I think that's kind of true. Okay, we're gonna head in. Every time we step into the void, I'm like, oh.
Look closely. Do you recognize it, little
Holy
star?
shit, who are you?
This hollow vessel, this brain, it was once you, a fragment of the single consciousness that birthed all things. You scattered yourself to light the void, to fill it with life. And in doing so, you destroyed everything you were. That is your curse. This brain I hold is a remnant of your last cycle, one of many, dead but not meaningless. I claimed it after your final breath ignited the stars and splintered your mind into countless souls. Every being that has ever existed, they are all you. And when the universe dies, you are born again, bound to repeat the same act, always giving, always fading. You seek this remnant of yourself, but tell me, little creator, do you know what must be done to bring the universe into being once more?
I must fracture my consciousness. I must die. Yep.
The single consciousness must shatter so that countless others may exist. You are the vessel, the seed, the sacrifice. This realm is a key, a prison bound by the curse of necrophosis. Free me, and you will have what you came for, and I will become the agony that is spare, the pain of every conscious being yet to exist.
Okay, so you're gonna become the foil to creation and life, right? So that everybody can understand. Well, we're consciousness, if everybody remembers, and I have to kill myself. Unconscious, the selfless act. So I need brains. I need 3 brains. We gotta find those. So consciousness has to fracture itself again to recreate the universe, right? To bring more life into existence. I'm just taking in the eye candy, dude. Look at this. She follows me. God, her head movements. Ugh. Okay, so we need 6 brains total. Great. Absent altruism, thought extinguished, identity stripped away through devotion. All right. Wow. Where are the brains? Where do I get the brains? Dude, the background ambient / music right here is very unsettling. Oh, I think... Oh, hey, thanks, buddy. I'll just take this. Oh, there's a bunch of corpses lying around. Are these the shattered corpse I left behind? These are my former brains. My former self, broken and abandoned. Oh, lost cycles. We became aware of what happened to us. Oh, dude. Lost ego, the vessel torn and scarred. Okay, so we've got 3, 4 broken, the suffering endured still visible. So I'm picking up fragments of my own consciousness where pieces of me had died before, and then I'm gonna use it to power these other ones. Remnant of a vicious past. We need this last one here. The old self, mangled and maimed. All right, we gotta install them. Is this what you want me to do? Okay. I feel like something ancient and cosmic is gonna come down out of the sky. The music is so unsettling. Oh, I can power them with my brain now? I feel like I should put in all 6 before I do that. The music is picking up an intensity that's scaring the shit out of me. I guess I have no option, right? Terrifying. Here we go. Oh, dude, you can see me standing there. And now our consciousness, our brains light up. Are we gonna control the big pyramid head, dude? What's happening? What are we doing? Okay, put his hands together. Interesting. I see the brain on that lady. That's the artifact, one of the blessings of creations that we're gonna take back to that entity out there. So I guess after doing this, she's gonna give it the brain to me? She wants the cycle to restart because just like life, she represents pain. She needs her foil, right? She needs the opposite side of the spectrum in order to exist. She needs pleasure, which only life can bring about, right? Are they bringing up some kind of sarcophagus? It looked like it. Yep, she's giving me the brain. Thank you. I will take that. I'm sorry you're not gonna have one anymore. What's the... Oh! Did she just get sealed away to be in eternal torment and pain without a brain? Carve pain into existence so it may awaken to its beauty. Oh, shit. The void calls. Wow, that's an eclipse, right? Is what that's supposed to symbolize. Really fucking cool looking. All right, we just have to go give the brain to the entity guy over here, and then that should allow us to open the path to move forward and out of this area. Keep looking around here, wondering if I'm gonna see anything that's changed after we've done each of these areas. that rider is still up there on the cliff that talked to us when we first came to this area. Here you go, buddy. I've got a brain for you. Consciousness. It used to be mine. That's what the lady told me.
The old ones have blessed you. Their whispers echo in the hollows of your soul. Only a vessel of worth could endure the madness that lies ahead. Go now and tread where lesser beings would unravel.
Okay, I'm supposed to activate this creature. Oh man, all right. This gigantic guy. Oh shit, brother. Why did I like take my head out when I just got into the back of him? I feel like I could have left my brain in, you know what I mean? Dude, that ethereal music. All right, we're crawling forward. Oh, I can actually move side to side. Oh my God. I can ragdoll these creatures. All right, I have to hit them all now just to see if it does something. Am I ending their existence when I run into them? If you call this an existence, I guess. I get some heavy, like, Lord of the Rings, like, elvish background music vibes from that track right there, dude. Crawling in here. I hit all the guys. It didn't do anything that I'm aware of, except take them out. I feel bad about that now, kind of. All right, open this door. You got it, dude. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah! Dun, 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 dun. Where are we? Where are we going to? Okay, wherever it is, we've made it. Will of Chaos. We got out of the big creature. There appeared to be some sort of throne or something up there. Yeah, there's definitely a throne. It looks like the guy on the throne who read us or recited Percy Shelley's Ozymandias to us at the start of the game. That's where we revive if necessary. Okay. Dude, the throat singing. Oh my God.
Behold, the bearer of rebirth. The dying ember that believes itself a sun. You have walked far, yet still you are not whole. A voice lost, a face shattered. Come closer, consciousness. Stand before us and rejoice, for even tools may bask in the presence of their makers. Look upon what you've become, a hollow echo. Scour the galleries of forgotten faces. Reclaim the shards of your old self, for even stars forget their names in time.
Dude, is that the king in yellow? I like the tentacles, man. I like the look. I'm digging it. So in front of the throne is what I think is supposed to be this game's representation of the king in yellow. Then behind him is the guy who recited the Ozymandias poem to us. We have a massive tower. This almost looks like a council, a king's chambers and a council of some sort with other entities setting around it. And this used to be me? Interesting. I can't believe the guy on the throne's not talking. What is this? Whatever it is, it seems to have some semblance of consciousness, peculiar strain of villainy, and offering to the one above gods. Who is the one above gods? All right, what is this? The boon of chaos, defiler of life and death. This almost looks like the guy sitting on the top of the throne there, except he doesn't have as many arms and he doesn't have that black headpiece. Huh. What are we supposed to do here? Look at that guy, dude. He looks wicked. The path forward is blocked. These entities are squirming around. They're writhing. God, the throat singing makes this so creepy. Is that where we started the game? Where we came from back there? Maybe not. Oh, there's some creature sitting atop that gateway there. That's not the Grim Reaper from that one area, is it? I don't know. It kind of looks like it. Wow. Just so much to take in. So much. What do we have here? More faceless statues. Oh, lore! We have lore. The gods feared what they could not control. A force that spoke and the cosmos obeyed. They called it blasphemy. They called it power. Okay, what about this one? The face was not flesh, but a conduit. A vessel for the words that birthed the stars. It was taken and the stars dimmed. Is this referring to me as consciousness, I think, maybe? The mask was once a face, whole and unbroken. A voice that could unmake the gods themselves. Now it lies fractured, a relic of what was. Damn. The mask? Oh, shit. The mask. Is this our face? I think this is our face based on everything we've just been told, or pieces of our face. We have to reclaim our identity. Wisdom cast in stone, a forgotten shard of self. Of self. Sun veil fragment? Is that what it says? Soul veil fragment. Part of infinity, binder of the end. Sounds so badass. We have more lore. In the beginning, there was a voice. A word that bent the void into shape. But silence followed, and the void reclaimed its throne. That's the last piece of the mask. What do I do now?
Rejoice, for the husk has found a fragment of its forsaken self. Complete the pieces, wanderer, and tread the path that even gods fear to walk. But remember, even the path to divinity is paved with the bones of those who came before.
Okay, that sounded badass. The shattered voice of creation. So there's some interesting religious undertones here. For those that are familiar with the Bible and the book of Genesis, God basically spoke into the void and matter was created, right? Or the earth and its creatures and everything was created. So there's a little bit of a hint towards that here, right? Almost implying, it says the gods feared us. It's like consciousness is the God, right? In this game. The capital G God. In the beginning, there was a voice. Yep. That in the beginning, too, is very reminiscent of biblical speech patterns. Huh. The filter, the color has changed for the world, which is interesting. Ever since we put on the mask, we put our face back on as consciousness. Now we see the world differently. Instead of the yellow and dingy browns and everything, we see it as this red and blue / greenish teal facade. The red is unsettling, though. It's kind of like blood, right? Man, I just can't get over it. Every area we come to just looks amazing. It's just Ares has outdone himself with the visual design of this game. I'll say with the narrative and the story too so far. Can I read this? No. It's beautiful though. What am I doing here? How do you guys move? Oh shit, we talked. We talked and they listened, they moved. Do you know who I am? I am. That's right. That's the best way to describe our character, right? We're told we're consciousness and we need to fragment ourselves again. I am. More tablets. What do you have, sir? Twisted by the winds of madness, the tablet bears this tale. Bane of creation. In fetid Morgana lies misanthropy, the shape of chaos. Despised by all, he stands as the emissary of decay and the founder of ruin. This chaos exists neither above nor below the cyclical laws. His form and theirs stretch across all dimensions, forever intertwined in an endless dance of destruction and creation. Woo! Shivers. Absolute shivers, dude. Wow. I don't want to miss anything. I want to get every nugget that I can. What is that creature up there on that? Oh, dude. So we're in some sort of graveyard, right? Is what it looks like. The visual that I'm getting. Wow. We can't really stray that far off the path. I can't tell what that entity is up above there. I don't think it's the Reaper anymore from before. It looks a little different. Hello, what are you? What do you want? What are you gonna talk to me? Death and decay, reign beyond, all is unmade. Oh, hey. What is this? Oh, we're lifting you up? Ugh. Bunch of bodies fell out. Do we have to... No, why did I step in? This is gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh, damn it. Was that what I'm supposed to do? The divine execution?
We, the five, have waited through endless cycles. Within this cursed cup lies the sealed consciousness of our ancient master. A force of maddened whispers and unspeakable chaos. Each cycle, the cosmos hungers for the raw, destructive power of unbridled madness. Without it, creation's delicate balance crumbles into decay. Your arrival rekindles a long-forgotten promise. Shatter the forces that confine him and let the primeval chaos rise once more to restore the universe's destined cycle.
Cthulhu. Cthulhu! What's up, guys? I'm here. I'm ready for our Lord and Savior Cthulhu. So that is a Cthulhu affected by necrophosis, right? And we need to awaken him, restore him to his former glory. What absolute nugget is that? Oh my God. That's what we came through. That's creepy. What's up there? See some kind of like shining symbol in the sky? Are we in the tower that I saw in the distance previously? We might be. What is this? Release. my god. We summoned the old one. Dude, he looks so badass. He looks like he's still decayed and rotting, though. Like, I can't really see his eyes up there. And he just... what a visual. Just a moment to take it in, dude. That is all the eye candy we could ever want right there. Wow. Next level. If necessary, more flesh and bone will be formed. So that's where I'll respawn if necessary. Okay, what now? Can I walk past you guys? Can I get past you? I can go up to him? Look at him. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay. What am I supposed to do? It looks like eggs in front of him. Whoa, hey, what's up, buddy?
At long last, you have arrived. There is a seal, an ancient relic, once used to keep a great force locked in slumber. Long ago, others of my kind stole it to shape a universe of their own. A world that crumbled and turned to dust. The seal is lost now, scattered and forgotten. Find it, and I should claim what was torn from me.
All right, I'll find it, dude. What do you have under your sheet there, huh? What you hide? Oh, the eggs are pulsing. I almost hear like a heartbeat in there. Wow. Dude. What are these guys doing? Oh, God, I just ripped his head and his spine off. Foreign body, the suppuration of thoughts. Oh, skull spine. Ugh. Okay. Grotesque drains of psyche. Okay, buddy. Perpetuator of the mind and carver of flesh. Wow. What is this? A lore scroll. Carnage etched into the tongue of death. Incarnate devastation. The oldest corpse. A tool wielded by the architect of decay. A force of pure destruction that tore through the cosmic tapestry, ushering in the defilement of all that exists. Eons of decay mark the beast, yet he lingers, for it is he who must bear witness to the final destruction. His will and that of creation are bound to the end, and from their union a shape shall rise, through which the tents of flesh will regain their splendor. Wow. Poetry, dude. Absolute poetry right there. Metal poetry. Dude, what is this? So, oh, they have legs. Why do they have legs? What's going on here? Oh, this is where I put... Okay. Now they need brains? So I need 2 more head spines, it looks like. And then they need brains. They need my brain. Oh, shit. Cthulhu, what's up, buddy? You look so fucking badass, dude. I love it, man. What's going on over here? Oh, they're writhing. There's no heads, though. Do I just push these in? I think I just push all these in. Oh, dude. You ain't gotta spit the corpses at me like that. Filth festers and spoils or something. I didn't catch that. I was too mesmerized by how Cthulhu sounded. He sounds perfect. We can't, like, it doesn't sound like English, right? Like, we can't understand him. He's beyond human comprehension. He's beyond even consciousness's comprehension, really. It seems like. What is this? Some sort of ancient tablet, circular tablet. Causality cannot set forth the bonds of creation. Or no, celestiality. Dude, holy shit. Every time Cthulhu talks, I feel it in my soul. Such a good voice for this. Seal of a broken cycle. Failure unfit to bring forth creation. Usurped Genesis. All right. Oh, I think it's this guy's amulet over here, but I want to do this first. What is it? What happens? The Song of Creation is starved of essence. Okay. Oh, are the eggs essence and I have to give him the eggs? I think so. All right, we gotta go. I need the last spine though, and I'm assuming this guy has it if I give him this circular tablet. Is this the thing you were looking for? Yeah. Ugh. The prince still covers the broken. Man, Cthulhu, you got a lot to say, don't you? Okay, so we got the last spine. I appreciate that. Leech of cognition. Self-conduit. Self-conduct. Sorry. I keep accidentally closing them too soon, and then I have to try to go off memory. All right, let's do this. What are we doing here? Something to do with these eggs, right? Are these considered essence? Based on what Cthulhu said he was lacking. Yeah, we can move it. Oh, the noises. What is this? Is it going into this little pod thing? Oh, so Cthulhu can take the essence from it. Yeah. Ugh. All right, 3 more to go. Hey, I hear those deep growls and rumbles. You need to calm down, big boy. I'm working on it, man. Do not recite the deep speech to me. I was there when it was written. What is it? 2 more to go? Yeah, 2 more. Dude, the squelching. And the noises. Ugh. Cthulhu just won't shut up in the background, will he? You're creeping me out, Cthulhu. You're giving me shivers, dude. Don't do that. Shiver me timbers. Last one. All right, we've done it. We just got to go to the center here, right? And commune with Cthulhu. What is this gonna do? Bring forth the final execution. Destroy all there was or something like that, or all there is. I might have flipped destruction and execution. I just get lost in staring at Cthulhu. We're rising. Oh, what's happening? Is this it? Is this the end? I'm going to, as consciousness, I'm gonna fracture myself to create life anew. Restart the universe. That's absolutely what I'm doing. Let there be light. End it all. The divine execution. Necrophosis, developed by Ares Draconis, 3D modeling and animation, world and creature designs, direction and story. Adonis Hund Brachnu, gameplay and blueprint programming, additional writing. Marketing by Alexander Gorbenko from Indie Pump. There's the audio tracks. Wow. And then a special thanks to Eleni, newsletters, graphics editor. And then well, I gotta say, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I feel like Necrophosis is a visual piece of art and mastery that I have not seen in a game before. It is just on a whole nother level. And the fact that it was essentially made and thought up and created by one dude with help from one other dude for programming is insane to me. There's so much to unpack here. You know, I think this is sort of a meditation on mortality, death, and life and consciousness and what all those mean, and what makes up a being or something worth calling life is that it's conscious, that it's aware. And so, but there's also the reverse, right? That to have that, to recognize consciousness, to recognize life, you have to have the foil, you have to have death, you have to have pain, right? You can't have pleasure without pain, and vice versa. They're intertwined. So I think this says a lot. What I like about this is people are going to probably draw different meanings from it, and it's going to hold different meanings for people based on their experience in life and their own beliefs around mortality and, you know, life and death, and whether or not they've lost people that they love, whether or not they've had to stare down their own mortality before, right? I think this speaks a lot to people on a deeper level if they've had a closeness or brushes with death, either personally or with people that they're close to and love, like friends or family, right? But this can mean a little something to everyone. I think, though, ultimately, there's also a message here that there's beauty in everything. Even in death and decay, there's beauty in it, because once something gives way to death or to rot, then new life can be born, right? Maybe that's an optimistic translation or look at this. I don't know, but wow. All right, again, just to recap, I can't say enough good things about this game. The visuals, the artwork, the environmental storytelling that's going on here, it's so much. It's a 10 out of 10 on every level for me. Again, I just have to keep hammering that home. You know, I think if I were to get poetic and philosophical and describe this game in like a sentence, I would say that it's visual artistry and poetry in motion. I think that's the best way to describe it, honestly. The visuals are what's going to get talked about most for this game, but I do want to highlight and point out that the narrative and the actual words and the artistry behind those words, the dialogue and everything, was masterful. As an English major in college and having a degree in English, this was just, it was beautifully constructed. And I like how Ares also brought in Ozymandias as like an explanation for what he was trying to drive at here. Something that people could hold on to that's already been studied and kind of chewed on by literary and artistic communities, right? Just, I feel like I could do an entire video essay about Necrophosis and just keep going on and on, but we're definitely going to revisit this one a little bit later and do another playthrough, probably with a different visual filter. But for now, that finishes my playthrough of Necrophosis. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Everybody go out there, pick it up for yourselves, and just walk through it because it's an experience. Thanks for watching. Everybody take care. Be awesome. Stay awesome.